Hi everyone. So I made it to Spain. I was about 2 days in Barcelona, but it was so busy and it was just too hectic for me. But before I left Germany and while I was there, I was looking for volunteer opportunities, and lucky me, I actually found something super nice. A lady who has 4 kids, 2 daughters and 2 sons. She's living in this old farmhouse behind me. I think it's like 30 hectares if I understood correctly, of farmhouse and land around. And she slowly wants to turn it like the outbuildings. There's like a couple outbuildings and old barns and stuff over there. So she slowly wants to turn it into like a retreat center, which is like right up my alley, you know. Like I did volunteer in ayahuasca retreat centers before in Ecuador and worked with people with shamanic medicines, and it was an amazing experience. And if I, could choose to do something, I would really love to have my own retreat center at some point and help people transform their lives, get in touch with their true selves, meditate, do yoga, breath work, and these kind of things. So it couldn't be any better. Sorry, I think it's windy now. I'm very sorry about that. It couldn't have been any better. Like, I was so down. Even when I was in Barcelona, I was still so down because I quit the pilgrimage, and it was really, how do you say, a heart's wish, dream, I don't know. Like, I really needed that space and that time to really go inside. I mean, that was the whole intention behind it. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is a really beautiful old barn that they already like kind of transformed into a little space that they can like rent out or do like small retreats or something like that. And yeah, and I found this just by accident, like, just by looking at these volunteering platforms, Workaway and Worldpackers, and discovered this. And yeah, she's also into like spirituality, and we had a really interesting, or even several very interesting conversations already about books that we've read. We've read a couple of the same books as well. So yeah, it's such a great fit. They're really friendly, such a nice family. And I'm just gonna be, doing work around the house. Like, I'm required to do, I think, 5 days a week. So I will usually, hopefully, have the weekends off. And then also it's about like 1.5 to 2 hours north of Barcelona. So there's definitely a couple of really beautiful natural parks and reserves around. The Montserrat mountains are close by, and apparently there's a couple really nice hiking trails around. So while I'm figuring myself out and helping here, I will for sure do some beautiful hikes as well, meditate, maybe I have some good insights that I can share with you guys. Who knows? I hope so. Anyways, but I don't wanna promise too much, because I'm just a regular dude. Yeah, let me show you around. Like, oh, maybe I should go a bit closer here so you can have a view. So there's like super beautiful hills around as well. There's some neighbors, but like the closest is like a couple 100 meters that way. So it's very quiet, right up my alley. So apparently this whole compound once was, let me show you the house from the other side. So it's like this typical Spanish old farmhouse, and it was owned by some doctor or something, and he had a couple kids as well. They were living here, and I'm sure before that it was an actual farmhouse, right? But the whole area is like huge. It's very old. It needs a lot of work, but so this man who owned it before and his family, they had like a swimming pool there. There is like a small basketball or squash court there. There is apparently another like tennis court up on a little hill over there. It's it's mind-blowing, you know, that one person, one family can have that much money and own so much land. I'd be happy if I got to own 2 or 3 hectares at some point where I can just do like a little bit of farming and gardening, grow my own food. But with some luck, actually, I already talked with a lady, or she was telling me about the place, and because she has so much land, she was saying that she's definitely willing, you know, to let me do my thing in some areas where, you know, they are not using it. So I can like basically experiment and slowly learn how the climate is, how the rain season works here, and all that stuff, how cold the winters get. So I'm definitely gonna do that as well in between. Yeah, so this is a short update from my side. I wasn't sure if I'll manage to upload a video on Sunday, but this is it. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited. I need to I need to learn to stay open, you know, and trust. And sometimes the universe is like this, you know, one door closes and you're really down and you're really sad and you're really disappointed because, you know, my ego also like really wanted to do this journey. I really wanted to like run away from my life in Germany and just start something new and not be trapped in the rat race. And because it failed, I was so down, and wouldn't you know it, one door closes, another one opens, you know. Who would have thought that I can be part of like a project? I can like help and do service, you know, be of service to someone else and their dream. That's, I mean, you know, that's amazing, right? Maybe that's one of those lessons that I need to learn, to be a bit more humble and humility, and not just, you know, try to force what I want, but be of service to other people, and develop that side of my personality, or myself, for sure. So this is me. You've seen the house. This is, I think you already seen this side. I pretty much walked almost around everywhere except this little event area over there, and there's like these old outbuildings. It used to be basically barns, and there was some workshops. There are still some workshops in there, and she's transforming that as well to like slowly into little apartments where, you know, she can host people. And once there is enough space, then she can like basically organize some retreats. We were actually talking that because we are both interested in spirituality and meditation and these things, and I have a little bit of experience with it also, working with the guests and holding space for people and things like that, that we might actually start doing it together, you know. Instead me working for some stupid corporation, why not? Even if I won't be able to probably earn much or save much, but I mean, I might be able to just live here and, you know, be part of something. Wouldn't that be cool? And basically, I mean, that's what I wanted, right? To be in Spain as well at some point. Like, I definitely wanted to like stay here after my pilgrimage, or maybe like explore Portugal or something. But like, my long-term dream was definitely of like owning land over here. So yeah, there's a couple old barns, workshops. There's another outbuilding down here. This will be definitely transformed in some type of like yoga studio. Then she has a lot of fields around, and Yeah, there's even, I think there's a garden over there. I think somebody already started some type of garden. Let me see. Oh, sorry, this video is getting longer and longer. Oh, the chickens escaped again. They already escaped 2 times today, but they're very nice chickens. Like, they kind of get that I'm saying I want to bring them back home, and then they just follow me. Or I can, like, how do you say, herd them a little bit, like a shepherd. And then they are very compliant and they just come back. So yeah, feels like it's not really taken care of. So if I want to do something, this is the chicken coop. So if I want to do something, I have definitely enough space here, and I'm sure she would be open to just let me use that land down there, or maybe like even like if she wants to, I can rent it for a year or something like that. All right, so this is it. Like you see, somehow I made it again, you know. This is what I mean. You gotta trust, you gotta surrender, and even if things don't go your way, but you kind of stay open and you trust and you surrender to the universe, new possibilities and opportunities usually will open. And sometimes you gotta suffer as well, you know. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff, and that's just part of life and part of the journey and part of growing. Just like when you hike, you do a pilgrimage or whatever. Oh, this is the space, by the way, that she wants to turn into a yoga studio right now. It's like super well not maintained. It needs like a new roof and a new floor and everything, but I keep you updated. I think that's a very interesting project I'm a part of now, and I can like take you along for the journey, and who knows what else is gonna happen. Okay, I gotta get these chickens because they're like going further and further away. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the nice comments, encouraging me, sticking with me, because that really gives me a purpose and, you know, gives me something to do other than just being in my head and, you know, trying to figure out my life. So who knows, maybe somebody will benefit from my journey and learn something or get inspiration. I don't know, that's the whole point, I guess. Love you guys and see you very soon. Bye bye.